Hi, I am MatteO.
And I'm Justine.
And we are My Morning Hangover. Today, we're going to bring you the usual stuff. You know, birthdays, news of the week, that kind of thing. Justine's going to start off with her favorite birthday people.
Well, today's birthday is Carlos Santana. He's 64.
He sucks.
He does not
He
suck.
is horrible.
You didn't like that song Maria he did with Rob Thomas? No, that wasn't Rob Thomas, was it? It was another song he did with Rob Thomas.
I can't stand any song that has,
Maria was awesome.
like, just a whole lot of guitar in it. I'm not a big fan of that
So
song.
you don't like Oye Como Va?
It's okay.
Oh, gosh. Classic.
The only song I really like from him is Black Magic Woman.
Oh, that's
really good.
Yeah, that's a really good one by him.
Outside of that, he's nothing to me.
Very insulting, Matt, today. And it's also Omar Epps' birthday today.
And he is
38.
Who is he?
He's an actor. He was in Love and Basketball. He was also in Higher Learning. I think that's the name of it. Yeah. And he's done some other stuff, but I just can't remember right now.
Never heard of either of those two movies?
Aw.
He must
Shame
suck.
on you. You need to watch it. Especially Love and Basketball. It's really good with
Are these white people movies?
Black people are in these movies.
Okay. Well, I mean,
you need to open your
movies.
mind. Be diverse. Gosh, I'm ashamed of you sometimes. You're sexist, you're racist, and you're for bestiality. I just don't know what to think of you sometimes.
For bestiality. You ever have sex with a squirrel? Don't, kids. I'm telling you.
They're rabid. They probably bite your gonads off.
Pop their face off. Anyway.
They're still cute, though.
The next person is
Gisele Bündchen, who is 31. Can you believe that? Tom Brady's wife.
She's got to be hot if it's Tom Brady's wife.
She's a supermodel.
I know who Tom Brady is. I'm a big football fan, and I hate Tom Brady.
Right.
The next thing we're going to talk about is Comic-Con.
Comic-Con!
Which is where the white supremacists come in.
Comic-Con.
No, really, it's where the dorks come in. And that's me.
Yes.
I love being a dork, nerd,
I love nerds,
geek.
so it works for me.
It works for both of us. We love Stargate. It's one of our favorite shows.
That's one of your favorite shows. I actually don't watch that.
Yes, this is true. And I love Lost, which is one of the greatest shows of all time. Okay, maybe it's the greatest show of all time.
Twilight, I thought, was... The Twilight Zone, I thought, was one of the greatest sci-fi shows ever. The old one. I didn't really watch the new one. I like the old one.
Is the Twilight Zone going to be at Comic-Con? Did they do that? I know Comic-Con...
I've never been there, but I've always wanted to go. Somebody needs to take me with them. A hot nerd, though.
A hot nerd?
Yes.
Do they exist?
They do. Sometimes you have to peel back the layers. You have to peel back the layers between the acne and the crazy glasses.
You mean stop looking at their face and just look at their personality?
Yeah. But come on, we do have to go by aesthetic to a certain degree. I don't want a sloppy-looking guy.
They need to be like a 4
I don't want a comic book-looking guy from, The Simpsons.
You don't want Superman?
No, I mean comic book guy from
The Simpsons. The big fat guy with the beer belly?
Worst episode ever.
Comic book nerds don't generally drink, I don't think. Do they?
I don't know. If they're hanging with me, they have to have something, though.
I want a poll. You comic book nerds out there, tell us. Do you drink? Or are you more of like a Mountain Dew lemonade kind of guy?
Yummy.
Yummy.
Mountain Dew.
The next thing we're going to talk about is Buzz Aldrin. 42 years ago today! He peed on the moon.
Not Buzz Aldrin!
I just want to add that this is like the greatest thing of all time. It's the greatest accomplishment ever. Neil Armstrong said, "One small step for man." Screw that. Buzz Aldrin peed on the moon, people. I once peed in the Grand Canyon, but I've never peed on the moon. And that would be one of my greatest achievements if I could do that.
Actually, I would have been a little more impressed if he would have shot a deuce on the moon.
Yeah, you would have had to squat down.
Yeah.
I guess if you would have shot a deuce, he would have had to squat down too.
Wipe my ass with some moon remnants.
That's pretty gross.
I'm pretty sure it's painful, too.
All you Comic-Con people should definitely bring this up tomorrow when you go. And July 21st is when Comic-Con starts. So you should go in the Buzz Aldrin outfit with a fake penis hanging out peeing or something.
Oh, my gosh.
I strongly suggest it. I think you'd like it, too.
There's probably going to be like 1 million people dressed up like Avatar and all that. Be cool, though.
But you could be dressed up like Buzz with a little bit of pee coming out.
That's sick.
The next thing we're going to talk about is the movie of the week that Justine saw.
Bad Teacher with
And
Cameron Diaz
it
and
was
Justin
horribly
Timberlake.
bad.
Now, some people didn't like it. I don't think it got the best review on Rotten Tomatoes, but I enjoyed it. I'm the type of person, I try to take a movie for what it is. Entertainment. You know, maybe there's some messages here and there in it, which my mom watched it too, and I think she enjoyed it. And she told me she thinks there was kind of a subliminal message in there towards, you know, teachers, as far as
being better teachers.
Open up your minds and look at, a lot of teachers probably are just doing the minimum, and yet they seem to skate by for whatever reason. Which I said, maybe that is a point in the movie, but I thought it was just funny, you know. I just took it as, hey, it's entertaining. You got Cameron Diaz, Justin Timberlake, the guy
Two actors that cannot act.
I Love You Man, that I can never remember what his name is. He's hilarious, though. I like him. You know, it was pretty, I thought it was good.
Cameron Diaz kind of sucks.
The dry humping part was the best, though.
With Cameron Diaz?
I love the way your jeans feel against my jeans. One of my favorite lines from the movie. Yeah, Cameron Diaz and Justin Timberlake. Sorry, that was a spoiler. I should have probably told you.
If anybody ever dry humps with jeans and jeans, it's like the worst feeling in the world.
Oh yeah, they were going at it hard too.
They probably had rug burn.
Severe.
For weeks. I feel sorry for Justin Timberlake, it was.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he enjoyed it, humping on his X-piece in front of everybody.
Maybe. I do like him, but I just don't think he's there yet in acting.
No, I agree too. My mom said the same. She's like, but she doesn't really like him because she thinks his voice is too light. That's her whole thing. I guess she doesn't feel he's manly enough, I guess, for the roles he takes. But I'm like, maybe he's just not for that. You know, every man's not a manly man, you know, in movies. So, you know, let's just accept it for what it is. And let's just say, okay, he needs a little more polishing, but I think he'll get there.
So you're saying he should dress up like a girl and then go out with that singer in NSYNC that he's gay?
I didn't say that, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him do that.
Sounds like that's what you said. The next thing we're talking about is Xenophobia. It is the short story on My Morning Story. Story of the week?
Yes. Very excellent sci-fi tale.
I wholeheartedly agree that it's a great story. Justine is going to tell you about it today.
Well, basically, it's a man driving around in a futuristic type car.
A man?
And of course, yeah, it's a man.
But wasn't it a woman that wrote it? I'm really not sure. Never mind. Go ahead.
Anyway, what are you saying? That female authors shouldn't write with male leads?
This is one of our conversations we've had before. I can't write a woman's main character role very well. And I just find it strange how women can write men characters usually so well.
I think it's because, you know, you have to take from your experience. If you really pay attention to women and, you know, people, I think when they make up these characters,
like a girl,
they draw
walk
from
around a little
know.
bit, and then maybe I'd be able to
I don't think
write
so.
a woman's...
I don't think so. You have to remember, though, I think a lot of authors, they usually draw their characters from people they actually know, and they just incorporate all those qualities and characteristics into their characters.
Well, most women I know are, you know, are really annoying, so...
Oh, my God.
It'd probably be really easy to write about them.
Monica beat the hell out of him tonight when he comes home.
Excluding one person. Alright, tell about the story. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Went off tangent.
Anyhow, it's set in the future. I don't remember the year and all that. I'm not even sure if that was in there.
2013.
But, you know, it starts off with a guy driving in his futuristic automobile. He can actually get dressed, shower in this automobile, have his food prepared in this automobile, get his hair cut, and it's pretty awesome. He doesn't even have to actually drive it either. So
wait, who does?
Well, it's just programmed to do it. He's in there, but I guess it's like, if you want to think about a far-out GPS, you just program where you're going to go, or you tell it where you're going to go, and it just takes you there.
Kind of like those new cars, you know, you press a button, it automatically parallel parks you.
I suppose.
So we're already a quarter of the way there.
I thought we were supposed to be living like the Jetsons by now.
Google...
We're still living kind of like the Flintstones in a way.
Google just got authorized to have an unmanned car in Nevada as it goes around and takes pictures.
Sweet. I just want to invent a car that runs on gerbil power. You know, all the little wheels just, you know.
So like the Flintstones.
Yeah, but I'm not using my feet.
But you want gerbils to use it instead.
Yes. Gerbil power. I think they can do it.
What do they call that? That's got to be like some type of ism, right?
G-force.
The movie?
That's what you would call that kind of power, you know. G for gerbils.
Gerbil force?
Yeah. That's all gerbil power, baby. Forget Hemis. It's all about gerbil power.
It's like gerbil racism is what it is, you know?
It is not. We could use rats, but they usually get bigger, so, you know. They might not be as quick.
Now it's gerbil. Gerbils are a rat
cheetah
family,
power,
are they not?
But, cheetahs are dangerous and they're cute. So I wouldn't want to throw them in there. Not saying that gerbils aren't cute, but they're smaller. They're a little faster. So maybe we could use those. Squirrel power.
So it was a good story. We suggest you to read it. And before we give it all away to you. And don't forget, it is National Lollipop Day.
Yeah.
Justine popped her first lollipop today.
Shouldn't tell people that.
And MatteO Lion is coming out today. If you haven't bought it, don't.
Why? Why don't you want people to buy it?
I want people to turn
it's the latest innovation in OS for Apple.
WebOS, baby. We're going WebOS. WebOS Nation. I might actually buy it, though, because I have an Apple computer. So
well, when you use it, you give me your feedback, and I'll decide if I'm going to get it or not. I'm pretty happy with my Leopard. So.
I'm pretty sure there is no big updates. It's going to be like, it's going to look the same.
More than likely.
More than likely. That's pretty much it for today. Get on mymorningstory.com and stop being such a spaz.
No, stop being lazy asses. Sit down, read the stories, comment. Give our writers some feedback. They deserve it. They're providing you entertainment. Sit down and read. Stop watching Jersey Shore and all that bullshit.
Jersey Shore sucks. They're not even in Jersey half the time, right?
I don't know. I don't keep up
with that kind of stuff. They went to Milan or something.
It's no offense to them. Hey, they're getting a paycheck out, but I'm just saying, people, we need to evolve in reality television.
One, they aren't hot. Two, they're not smart. And three, they're just boring.
That's the sad part. That's why people are watching it, because A, they're probably not that intelligent.
Yeah, let's just bring this up. No offense to
come on, 60%
of America.
Snooki.
Most of you are stupid.
Hey guys, I'm glad you guys are making money doing this, but come on, let's be real about the situation.
And for my listeners and Justine's listeners, 60% of the people watching this right now are probably really dumb. And for you, 60%, you need to go out there and read a book.
Yes, reading is fundamental, okay?
Not just fiction. Go read
a
freaking math book.
Challenge your brain.
Because, you probably, voted for the Green Party like I did, which was an idiotic move. Stuff like that. And you need to wake up and smell the coffee.
Right. Stop using the computer for just RedTube.
Stop using your GPS. Go buy a map.
No, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm going to admit right now, I don't feel like taking the time out to read a damn map. When I can just take GPS, boop, 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 set it up there, I'm going. I'm good.
Then when your GPS dies on you or your battery goes down, you need to walk somewhere.
That's why you got to make sure it's charged. You got to make sure that, your lighter little thingy there
is living on your cell phone or your GPS. It doesn't... Oh.
Should we really talk about that, considering we have a web show going right now? I think we're kind of sounding.
I did say 60%
here,
60% of our audience is dumb. I never said if we were dumb or not. I'm leaving that out of it.
I am too. You guys don't need to know my intelligence. It's not your damn business.
With that, I pledge allegiance to the flag